Okay, right. Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to look at this little guy here. This is Zhiyun's latest X60 LED light. It's tiny, it's cool, and it's very, very powerful. Look at the size of this guy here. Tiny. Hi, it's Cheng here from RED35. And before I start the review today with the X60, let me thank Michael Copperthigh who's sending me this old vintage style Olympus cap to me. Thank you very much for your support to the channel and to me personally. So I really thank you for that. So yeah, a little bit big shout out for Michael here. And yes, color coordinated. So I did it just for you. Anyway, today's star is about the Zhiyun X60 LED light. And spoiler alert, I like it. I like it a lot, simply because of the size. And previously, I would have to either carry two speed lights with me to do some portrait shoots, for instance. I mean, don't get me wrong, speed lights still really cool. I still use them because you can't match the intensity coming from a strobe or speed light when you could do full power, so you can do high speed, for instance. This is really cool. But sometimes when you just want to do some fill lights, and even in some indoor environments when you would want to have a to lead your subjects perfectly when the space is confined, this comes in really handy. And look at the size of this. Doesn't really take up too much space from my bag, which is another big bonus. So that is really good. There are two things I want to talk to you guys about today. First of all is the build quality, and then is the performance. So let's talk a little bit about the build quality. Right. I would say it's very, very well put together unit here, and it's got the plastic main body, but everything else is actually metal, which is good. Especially the grille, obviously for heat dissipation purposes, and the dials are very well done. You know, it feels like one of those really high quality knob from a Rolls Royce. You know, it just it's really, really nice. And I do like the attention to detail as well, because the intensity knob is smooth. There's no click stop. It's just smooth gliding action there. It's really cool. The mode dial is click stop, so you know that's a mode dial. So amazing. So attention to detail is phenomenal. So really well done, Zhiyun. Some of you may be actually ask, what's in the box here? So yeah, let me quickly go through the items in the box here. So you got the main unit, you got the USB charged power bank, not power bank, but I think you can use it for power bank. I'm not entirely sure, but this is the main power. So for portable power, you can do that. And also it comes with the softening diffuser, the dome thing here, and also the main adapter. If you want to use this from power by the main power, you can just have to find a socket and they give you unlimited power. So, but the portable power is enough for majority of my short session, I would say, because it depends on what sort of power intensity you're putting up through this guy here. If you plug it in using the portable power bank, and it will give you roughly about an hour or so, power in full blast. So it doesn't last too long, but it does give you the power. So if you don't use the full power, it does last you a couple of hours, for instance. So this is fine. And I have used this in 2 of the episodes of the Tech Tuesday that you've seen before, purely just powering from the actual portable battery right here. So it lasts through the entire session. So it's really, really cool. So this is what it comes with the box, and I really do think it's sufficient for you to get started. I personally didn't really use the dome though. I actually used another optional accessory which I got. Really cool. This is the mini softbox, and I think it's really, really cool because it collapses. It collapses into a little tiny thing here, and all you need to do to set up is to basically pop it open, and then you can just mount it onto the unit here. It does give you relatively soft light. I wouldn't compare it to a bigger softbox, but it does give me softer light compared to the dome itself. And if you add the grid, which is included in the softbox, it will give you directional diffuse light as well. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, this is what comes with the thing, minus this, but I would personally recommend you to get this as well. What about performance, which is the main bit, right? I wouldn't get a light if it doesn't perform. This light does pump up quite a lot of power. It's 60 watt. That's why X60. 60 watt, which is quite significant if you're considering the size of this guy right here. And it's also sufficient for almost all indoor environments, if you ask me. And because if you got a situation like this, what I'm doing right now, and this is more than enough to power it in bright daylight, you can only use it for fill light because 60 watt is still not sufficient. So like you may have to do a lot of actual setup in the scene, like putting ND panels behind or wherever, just to balance light a little bit. So I wouldn't use it in bright daylight outdoor scenarios, but for all the indoor or any of the overcast or shaded area, you can use it as fill lights. Sometime in some occasion, you can maybe use it for key main light as well, but indoor, definitely no problem. So performance wise is very good for the size, and I love to actually carry this with me in a lot of my portrait shoots, simply because sometimes if I don't want to set up a strobe, for instance, because it's just a little bit more cumbersome to use it. So this is actually good because I can, continuous light is always easier to gauge the exposures and things like that, so it's a lot easier to use. So I like this. And in terms of features, well, it's just like the other RGB light I reviewed before from Zhiyun, and it has all the same modes like flashing, changing color and all sorts of things you can do with this guy here. So feature is full feature. Feature is full feature? It sounded weird. But anyway, it's full feature unit right here. And I think for the price, you can't argue that this is a phenomenal unit right here. And I think it's just worth the money. So that's it. This is my 2 minutes review of Zhiyun's cool little looking X60 mini LED light for portraits and also for video use. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know your thoughts about this particular light unit right here, whether you will be using this kind of thing for your portraits or filmmaking purposes. Let me know in the comment section below. So thank you very much for watching, and you know what to do now. Sub if you like this video, and sub if you want to stay in touch with all things photography, filmmaking, gadgets, and stuff like that. Yeah, cool. Right, until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Peace. Welcome to the bonus section. Yes, this is absolutely awesome thing, and I like it. I like using it, and you can see that I actually got a tripod plate mounted right here permanently because how much I use this guy around London whenever I go out to do a shoot. This guy's always in my bag just because how tiny it is. I just kind of really dig this, and yeah, it's really cool. And I just think that if you have use of artificial light for your whether photography or filmmaking, this is definitely worth getting, and I think that, for the investment you get from this thing here, you will, you can make your money back fairly quickly because it's not very expensive, and it does give you quite a bit of power. Unlike some of these bigger LED units that you get, you don't need a suitcase to carry them around, and this is just tiny, so this is really good. Michael Forsyth Photographer should thank me for this. Anyway, thank you very much for watching though, and there are a lot more contents to come. I've got a ton of stuff I haven't reviewed yet, and so stay tuned for all those stuff that's coming along. And also I've got about 5 lenses that I haven't reviewed yet, so I just need to go through them slowly. And also, just as a bonus thing, so I'm setting up a eBay store that will basically sell some of the surpluses that I have from previous reviews and things like that. So if you want to pick up something, whether it's going to be a lens or monitor and things like that, at a bargain price, do check out my eBay store, and I'm going to put the link in the description. I haven't put everything yet, so I just have to, I'm going to slowly filtering out, but bookmark my store. I'll let you know whenever I put something on there, so you can hopefully grab some bargain from it. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll speak to you very soon. Peace.